Hi everybody, it's Debbie here and welcome back to my Crafty Den. So I haven't done a Frugal Friday for a very long time. I think it's been quite a while. So I thought I'd just do a little Frugal Friday chat type of thing. So when I was doing those videos, I was showing different things that you could use for your planning and for your crafting that were a really good supply for a very limited amount of money. And you have to excuse that banging. My neighbors are putting an addition on their house and it's just too warm today to close the windows. So there's a little bit of a breeze. Yeah, so I need to have them open. Anyway, this video is going to be about napkins. Yeah, just, I was at the hardware store looking for my light bulb and I found this. And it's a napkin. And I got a package of 16 of them. They're just a very cheap. They're a good papery quality. They're not really soft like a tissue. They're thin like tissue, but they're not very soft. And $1.99 at the hardware store for 16 of them. 16 of these is a lot of paper. Like this is a 12 by 12 inch. And what you get here is you get 6 by 6. Yeah, I think it's 6 by 6. Let me measure it before I tell you that. And I'm saying something that I'm not sure of. So it's a little over 6 inches. It's about 6.5 inches, these squares. So, yeah, a little over a 12 by 12 inch piece of paper. Very thin tissuey, of course. So there's not a lot of things you can do with this. But the things that you can do with this are amazing. I use napkins all the time. There, that light just caught the color of this napkin almost perfectly. So yeah, I use them all the time. I haven't used this one, of course, because I just picked it up. But they had 3 packages there that caught my eye, and I bought all 3 of them. They had a whole bunch of new napkins in. So I bought this one, and I bought, let me open it up because they're all beautiful. I got this one. Look at this rich brick red center here, and then this beautiful, and it says flowers, and it's got some, it almost looks like, let me hold it up so you can see it. It almost looks like a piece of multimedia artwork. So it's very beautiful. So it's got the fleur-de-lis on here. It's got this brick red with this light leaf print, these beautiful flowers. So I got this one, and I had something in mind when I thought of this. Because what I thought is, because it has this red part here, I thought, how pretty would this be decoupaged around the side of a box or something like that. And you could actually just continue this around and divide it into the sections and Mod Podge it right around. And then I found this one, and it's 4 separate pictures. And once again, yeah, so you're getting 4 on each piece. And look at how beautiful these roses are. So it just says classic rose on here. Isn't that pretty? So I thought what I'd do is share with you some of the napkins that I've purchased over the last couple of years. The grocery store is a good place to pick them up. They'll have them, they have stands of napkins, usually at almost any grocery store, and just check them out. I don't buy napkins every time I go into a store, but every once in a while, something I see, I just have to take home with me. And I do check them out almost every time I go into the store. So I have this napkin, which I got a couple of years ago, and used it because I wanted to use this on a project. And I'm not going to show the whole project, I'm just going to show the cover. So my granddaughter and I were working on a memory keeping book, and it was just I haven't filled it out. I haven't done anything to the inside, and I really want to change this ribbon out because it's much too white. But you can see this is the napkin, and I used it on this, which is a mixed media. So I have book pages in here. I've got canvas glued on here. I've got the napkin, but see what happens? I've got book pages underneath this napkin, and the book pages show through, so it makes them absolutely gorgeous. And that's this napkin. And I darkened it down and used some brown marker to put some lines in it because it was almost too white this way, and I wanted this darker. But yeah, this napkin goes all the way around on the front cover and the back cover of this Memory Keeper book. And I used it to cover all the pockets on the inside. So I have little photographs. I use this, and I just put my favorite little photographs in here. And I've been adding a few things to it here and there, but not a lot yet. And I have a box of pictures that I want to go through and sort them and put them in here. But yeah, this is just a nice little memory keeper that I made. And I used almost completely napkins for that. So that's that one. This napkin, like this is another one where you get 4 pictures to the napkin. This one's a little different. When you open this one up, let me flip it back over. When you open this up, you get 2, one on this side and one on this side. So it's a continued run across the 2 pages, or the 2 sections. And this is gorgeous. I've used these birdhouses, cut these birdhouses out and put them on so many different things. So there's that one. Here's another one that does, when you open it up, it's a longer picture. And these gladiolas, I'm telling you, they jumped in my cart. Absolutely jumped in my cart. And I don't think I paid over $2 for any of these ones that I chose that I wanted. So I believe that the next one here, these are my favorites. I'm not going to show them all. This is a whole page. Aren't these teacups with the little numbers underneath them just fabulous? Oh, sorry. Doesn't catch the light very good that way. But yeah, absolutely awesome. Just love these. Now, I've used pieces of this as a background in mixed media art. I've cut out the teacups and used them, stacked them and piled them one up above the other and used them that way. I've used the whole page. I've used parts. I've ripped it up. I've done all kinds of things with it. I was trying to do an ATC card for the bees, and I made one, and then after I made it, I found this napkin. Now this is really pretty because it looks like board. It has this really nice wood grain effect in the background, and then it has all these bees on these honey trays and this little picture here. I mean, it just looks like a cluster of pictures. So let me put it up here so that you can see the whole picture better. Isn't that nice? So once again, I've used tiny bits of this. I've cut out just the bees. I've used these little pictures. I've used the whole thing. And yeah, really, really pretty. So this is another one that I just got not too long ago. And yeah, how do you pass that up? Like, you just can't. And once again, the 4 they're not the same. All 4 of them, you don't get 4 pictures here, you get 2. So this is like 2 peacock feathers. And so this is 1 picture. And this napkin, I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not, but it has a shimmer. See I can't, I'm having a hard time picking that up, but it has a very, very satiny shimmer to it, which is really, really pretty. And I am working on a project which I am going to share with you, but this is just a little gift bag. And if you'd like to see how to make this, yeah, this is just made out of a paper lunch bag. That's the lunch bag style bag. And I've changed this. I saw somebody do this, and I thought, what a pretty place to use this feather. So, and because it's shimmery, see? Yeah, the possibilities are endless with these. So I've used them for mixed media art. I'm using them for the gift bag. I've used them for covers, for journals, and photo albums, and different things like that. I've used them for just decoration to stick on the outsides of things. I Mod Podge these to everything. I think you've seen me do my little case that I carry around in my purse. Because I found a really pretty napkin at work with pansies on it that I just had to use for something. And yeah, I wish I knew where they got that one. It's endless, absolutely endless what you can do. I've Mod Podged the outside of a jar and used it as a flower vase. I've covered a suitcase that I put collectible items in, that I keep things in. I Mod Podged the whole outside of it with everything that was Victorian and vintagey, you know, very pretty, and did that. I even used napkins to Mod Podge the backs of clear plates. Somebody recently hauled from the Dollar Tree some clear plates that have no labels or no, a lot of clear glassware has the imprint of the maker in the glass, but these were kind of like the anchor hawking ones used to be, that are absolutely clear and flat. Well, you can Mod Podge something on the back side of those. So what you would do would be, I'm just going to use this for example. So say you wanted the back side of your plate to have a rose image. So you would Mod Podge the back of your plate, then you would stick this so that the image was face down onto the back of the page, so that when you turned it upside right, it showed through. And I may see if I can find those plates. And I thought how pretty they would make for plate stands and things like that, and to give as gifts. So I may try to do that project and show you. If there's anything that I've mentioned that you'd like to see, comment down below and let me know, and I will definitely share that with you. I'm just going to leave this here now as it is, this video, and say goodbye. Share down below, though, your ideas and what you use napkins for, because this is just a very cheap way to buy a lot of crafting product. So that's my Frugal Friday, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for sticking around and listening to me chat away. Bye-bye for now, everybody. See you in the next video.